Alright, welcome back to Is It Busted with Veedotme, the series where we play a roguelike game and try to make a busted build out of it. Today we're playing the Action Roguelike Warm Snow, one that I'm a big fan of. We're gonna try out a simple build. We'll be using Soul Blade Shura, and our goal here is to make big swords out of small swords. Every time I attack an enemy, I have a chance to get a small sword. I don't want to use these, however, because once we reach 7 small swords, I can hold down the attack button to fire out one gigantic sword. And the hope is that this will actually kill stuff. We're going to get some power-ups. Even though this is a golden sect skill called Unstoppable Momentum, it increases the chance of making a Blade Spirit, which is great, but it stacks up the Blade Spirit damage up to 100 times. That means you have to spam it, and we're not spamming today. So I'm taking Mirror Strike so I can alternate between the big flying sword and melee. I mean, it looks pretty good so far. I don't know if I would call this busted just yet. Now, as I said, I only have a chance to get small swords, which are called Blade Spirits. I need higher chance to do that, so I'm gonna pick up increased chance of forging now, which also gives me a damage bonus, which is nothing to scoff at. For some reason, the game just keeps showing me Unstoppable Momentum, but we're not doing that. Instead, we're gonna take Mountain Crusher. Whenever you fire a giant sword, there's a chance it deals 2.5 damage and automatically casts your Flawless mantra, which is the R2. So what it's actually doing is it's making 2 giant swords, one after the other. Let's see how this looks on the first boss. This is the Immortal Wolf. Should be pretty simple. I fought this multiple times, but never with this weapon. We need attack speed. Why do I have no freaking swords? I just did my whole combo twice. Wow, usually the boss is dead by now. I don't want to waste my R2. Here we go. I think I just wasted an R2 because I think I got the reset. But if you already have a big sword, like, you can't stack them. I swear I dodged that. Yeah, see, I got a reset just now. Okay. Okay, I think that is legitimately good. With the wolf dead, we get Rip Asunder. Whenever you fire a big sword, there's a chance that you tear a hole in the fabric of space and deal a bunch of elemental damage. I don't know what that means, but it sounds great. We're gonna grab that. If we're lucky, we might see it on this mini boss. No way I did no damage. Look at the boss just wait, because it knows how weak I am. That's toxic. Ooh, the reality slash. This boss got nerfed, by the way. Day 1, the devs did like a really good pass on everything people complain about. And this boss got like an AI difficulty reduction. I still don't think we're busted yet because that fight lasted a little bit too long. In a game like Warm Snow, you know when you're busted when you see it. On the difficulty I'm playing, we have to fight these gigantic boss-looking enemies. Funny enough, this is not a boss. It's just a big guy with a lot of buffs. And I opted into this to get bonus rewards at the end of the game. But now we have to fight something that's really, really strong every single area. So here's our first boss. I've tried to pick up as many things as I can to help out the giant sword. We don't really have much helping out our melee attacks. This music sounds like Metal Gear. What in the world? 1 lightning damage. That's huge. Oh, no. All right, we got struggles, people. Interesting that that ghost didn't explode. Yo, get reality slashed. Okay, I think I saw some damage. Hopefully you all will agree with that. B, sure. Whatever you say. I think this boss got nerfed too. I didn't think this boss was all that bad. I almost won on my first try. I just didn't know about the purple circles on the ground. Oh my god, reset city. No, don't aim there. The reward for being the boss, we get Blade Spirit Talisman. This has a chance to heal us for 5% every time we fire a giant sword. Okay, we finally get some damage in here. Heavy Sundering Blade gives me bonus damage on the next giant sword after hitting an enemy with a giant sword. You already saw earlier, we have a chance to get double sword. So every time we do that, we're gonna get a massive damage spike. Let's take a look at what that looks like. I feel like by now I was one-shotting bosses. But that might be like nostalgia talking. I may not have actually been doing that well. What are you doing? I can't go in that. I think that's an auto kill. Oh yeah, because someone was saying, V, this boss looks so cool. And that made the joke about like, my bad, you didn't get to really see the boss at all because it's already dead. Yeah, we skipped all of this. No. Not today. Imagine having the boss live for longer than 5 seconds. No. I almost still died. I had to use a health pot. That was just a mini boss. That wasn't even actually the boss. We're gonna finally buff our attack speed a little bit. Sands of Transience gives us 60% attack speed, which is a pretty big number. But then when I reach 100 rage, it goes all the way up to 200%. So if we're not generating small swords now, then we better once we get this in. Rage recovery every second in battle. Remember, our Sands of Transience is giving us a ton of attack speed. This is helping us reach 100 rage sooner. Finally, we get gold sects in here. But Savage Tornado increases your damage by removing relics that you carry. In this game, you can carry 4 different relics. You can kind of customize the character a little bit this way. But this skill actually buffs you when these are empty. So now I have to dump off items in order to make myself stronger. But to be fair, 33% is a pretty big number. And I feel like all the items I have right now are worthless. So now let's see how it feels to fight the boss. We took off a bunch of relics, but we're keeping our attack speed. And then hopefully this should be strong enough to get us a ton of large swords and just mow this thing down. Wow, I got no resets. Last time we were here, this boss got one shot, literally. I didn't even get to see the phases. Just kind of face tank that. See, it's kind of hard for me to charge this thing while also doing gameplay. Maybe I'm not pro enough. Ah! Get up! Eyeballs. We're not done. It's like, how do I have no attack speed? I've never seen those little postural ads do anything. I only kill them from a matter of convenience. The reward for being the boss? Faded Separation. Wait, this thing's big. Increase the damage dealt by your blade spirits when your colossal blade disappears, it divides into 7 blade spirits that automatically hit enemies. Now that's a lot of text. I kind of have to see that in action. Oh, okay. There's like raining swords from the sky whenever I fire off my colossal blade. That's actually sick. I got this really weird thing called Alien Stone. Whenever you launch a melee attack, you get a stack of Transcendence. And with each stack, you increase your melee damage. Goes all the way up to 100 stacks. Now, I do have a bunch of attack speed thanks to Sands of Transience. Maybe this is made for that? I know this is supposed to be a flying sword build, but when I don't have big swords, I gotta do something. I shot the minion. Usually I would ignore the minions. I think I still can. Oh god, I'm just getting ragdolled. With the mini-boss dead, I'm gonna pick up Soul Fortress. This increases my damage based on the money I have. Blue souls is basically money in this game. And right now, I am pretty rich. Okay, so here we go again with unstoppable momentum. At worst case, it's a 15% chance to get a sword on attack. So let's just grab it specifically for that. But I still can't spam my small swords. We gotta make them into big swords. So I want the build to be busted. I promise you I do. I feel like the game's not setting it up for me just yet. But we gotta get through this boss. And maybe this is a good check to see how we're doing. Oh no! Oh crap! Oh wait, I could probably line these up. Yeah, nice, we hit both. You're invulnerable? Oh, am I supposed to hide during that? I saw a crit in there. I mean, that works. My worry is if it like will kill everything. I don't think it will. If I don't get busted now, I fear we may never will. This NPC can give us money, a relic, or a sword. I'm gonna pick up a relic first to see if I get lucky. Of course I do not. And then we're gonna pick up a sword, Flawless. While Heaven Break lasts. Wait, this is me, right? While Heaven Break lasts, your normal blade spirit attacks grant you Heaven Breaking Force. Increases the damage of your next colossal blade. Stacks up to 4 times. Normal blade spirit attacks have a 33% chance to grant 2 stacks of Heaven Breaking Force. But reaching 4 stacks of Heaven Breaking Force, your next normal blade becomes a colossal blade. So now we spam? Okay. It still does the effect. I got the reset. I think it's working. I mean, this sounds busted on paper, but we gotta put this into practice. Let's see how it is in the actual biome. Okay. I think we're back. Wait. Oh, snap. What are you doing here? I didn't see that thing. Did it just spawn? I missed. Definitely percent chance to get a sword is the most important part here. Ow. I think I heal too. I think I heal a lot from flying swords. I mean, so far, so good. Let's take a look at the mini-boss, see if this can defend against us. So this thing got one shot the last time I was here. No! Ooh. My back. I love how I get up and then fall again. Really? All right. Attack speed. I think we need that. So each one of these slots is 33% damage while it's empty. This starter bomb has a chance to do double damage at 10%. Maybe that's better than a flat 33%. Let's just bring it in and see how it feels. It does seem like the melee attacks combined with sword spam is working. This is not exactly how I planned for the build to be, but it is still big swords. You can't tell, but the big swords are coming out on a percent chance whenever I do a small sword. And I get small swords super easily. All right, one final victory lap before we get into the last two bosses. First off, we have Divine Empress Rest. But I think you have to do at least one dodge. Yeah, so like right now, she's invulnerable. She's gonna force me to dodge this thing. I'm vulnerable. Wait, is this fair? With the ring? That's not that bad. Whoa, she did not do that last time. What the snake doing? That was a sick move. I'm gonna end up picking up Spirit of Sacrifice. This one's kind of weird. When you take damage that's less than 20% of your max HP, one of your swords will actually block the hit for you. So this is just survivability, so long as it's a fairly small hit. All right, then finally, here's our last boss. The true boss of the DLC. This is the ultimate test on how busted this build is. Spoilers, by the way, my bad. I feel like whoever drew the face just then, they probably took 10 hours alone to draw that face. Nice resets. Tsukiyomi. She's still going. Oh, she's down here? I didn't know where she went. Okay, last time I also one-tapped her. This is like, I gotta do some gameplay. Just a little bit. We freaking pulled this build back from the brink. Like, this build was in the gutter. No, the tentacles, they're still alive. They're hands. Wait, that actually hurt me. The game's over and I took damage. All right, and that's our win. Warm Snow defeated once again on the new DLC using a build that seemed pretty busted to me. If you agree, let me know in the comments. Also, while you're down there, let me know what other game you want to see in this. Whichever comment gets the most likes, I'll do another Is It Busted run on that game. Hopefully it's one that I'm an expert at, like I am with these others. If you want to see more Warm Snow or more Is It Busted, here's 2 videos you can click into. Otherwise, like, subscribe, etc., and I'll see you on the next video.